Okay, in Japan vlog number dos, or ni. Ni is two in Japanese. I kind of remember that. Had to think about it real quick. But I just got back from shopping, and yes, I took my glasses off. My glasses were getting all smeary. So, and like the glasses cleaner I have is good glasses cleaner, but the glass wipe thing they give you that I was using was terrible. It was actually making them more smeary, and I'm like, this isn't going to work. I'm going to have to put my contacts on. So I have contacts on now, and I can see better. So that's a plus. But that's not what this is about. I spent too much money today. All I did was walk around Tachikawa and I spent all this money. Granted, I needed to eat because I finally ended up going to the okonomiyaki spot in the Lumini Mall or Lumaini or whatever how you pronounce that, over in the mall down that way. I ended up getting the okonomiyaki and that was like $11, but that included like a drink and like a soda and dessert, which was like a little thing of green tea ice cream, which was knocking. Oh, it was knocking. So that was like $11 or a 1,100 something odd yen. But I did end up going to Lush against my husband's wishes. Lush. I am addicted to Lush. But I needed to go to Lush because the soap that I have that I've been using doesn't lather and doesn't work. And I think I smell bad. So, and look, we got some soap for like, this is my typical one. This one is the Sultana of soap. See all the stuff at the bottom. Um, this was like 600 yen. And this, I got a new scent because I was just tired of having having the same soap. So this is called Bohemian. This smells pretty good. This was 500 yen. So that was like 1,100 something yen right there. So, I never did find the mini donuts. And I didn't feel like walking around outside too much. So I'm going to find those mini donuts before we leave out of here. But I ended up copping out and going to this little bakery and getting some Flow Prestige strawberry shortcake. And that's like the one of the few things I can like automatically order in Japan. Shortcake. like ichi shortcake onegai shimasu. So yeah, I can order that like a champ. But I did go to Book Off. Me and Book Off are gonna have a problem because that's a nice little store and they have all kinds, all manner of things. They have manga in there for cheap. They have video games in there for cheap. They have all kinds of stuff in there for not a lot of money and blasting my mind. So I can't be going in there because I can see me spending a lot of cash in there. And I bought something that my brother will appreciate because this is something we used to love back in the day. Here's my little Book Off bag. And they didn't tape the bag. I'm like, I'm surprised they didn't tape the bag because usually they tape up the bags and you'd be like, well, I can't get anything because the bag is all taped. But they didn't tape that. So. Only my brother and possibly my best friend would get this. This was my game back in like 1996, 1995, 1996, back when my brother had the gray PlayStation that could play import games. I bought a gray PlayStation like a couple years ago and it can play import games. I just haven't tested it yet. So this, and I never had a game I could test it on till Gunner's Heaven. 950 yen, no tax. I was like, I was going crazy. I was losing my mind. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, let me show you the back. This game was hard unless you had the cheat codes. So I gotta try to find where them cheat codes were, cause I love this game. I have been thinking about this game a lot lately, and my brother sold it out from under me. I want to buy some other things. So I'm gonna sell it and like and not tell nobody. And And you could probably go get it from the Nom store. The Nom store was some store he used to frequent back in Philadelphia, and that was probably one of the best anime stores on the planet. And he was like, one day I was like, what happened to the Nom store? Because after I figured out where it was, me and Jamie like to go in there, my best friend. And he was like, oh, he moved to North Carolina. I'm like, why you moved to North Carolina? You were a real good store. You messing me up real bad. But that was where he used to get his import games, and then he bought this years ago and then sold it, and then we had no Gunner's Heaven. So I just bought it in 2015. So I can't wait to get back to the stateside and get like a spring and try to figure out how to play this, because this, as they say, was the bomb diggity Gunner's Heaven, baby. So yeah, but I saw this. It was just kind of sitting there, and because it was like they had PS4 games, so I was looking for some Capcom game that's not out in the States called Basara, and I didn't see any Basara, so I was like, oh man, play no Basara. So then I was just walking around. I was trying to find my not Alnico, my Neko Damashi stuff. I didn't see any Neko Damashi stuff, and I really didn't feel like asking today. I didn't see any Neko Damashi. Then I looked for some wines. All the wine stuff was gone. It was either sold out or just gone. There was no wines to be found. And I looked around in their DVD section for some wine stuff. It was either sold out or just not there. So that was gone. And I'm just like, well, ugh. So I don't know. So then as I'm walking around kind of mindlessly, I came upon the old, it didn't say old games. It was just like cartridge based games. It was next to the cartridge based games, and then it said PlayStation 1. And I was like, I wonder what they gonna have over here. And there it was, Gunner's Heaven. It was facing the sorry. This was facing out. So I knew. I saw dude and ran with it. I knew what it was. I knew immediately what it was. I saw boyfriend right here. I was like, nope, mine. I'm not coming back. I'm not waiting. It's mine. Because I know what's going to happen if I pull that. I'll get it next time. I'll come back and get it. Every time I say that, stuff be gone. So, mine. So I'm gonna play the pants off of this when I get back stateside. So, because I bought a couple years ago, I think a year or two ago, I bought a PlayStation 1, and it was the old gray one, and it has a little circle in the back to play import games. So I'm gonna play this till it's crazy. I gotta find them cheat codes though, because I remember the game is bad hard. It was like you needed some cheat codes because there was stuff in there that it was just ridiculous. So go on YouTube and go look up Gunner's Heaven. I'm telling you, that was the shoddy back in 2019, not 2000, back in 1995. That was my shoddy too hottie. That was what I was playing before I got all Resident Evil crazy, and it was just sad. So, but that's my little haul for today. I spent way too much money. I still have money left, but I'm like, I spent too much money today. I need to stop. And I can't be going in book off. That's just a problem in there. And did you know book off up around here? They sell clothes. I was trying to see if they had them like Stars jackets for cheap. If they had them Stars jackets for cheap, I wouldn't have no money left. I'd just be broke as anything. So, but it was worth it. I didn't get my TST New York. I almost wandered down this scary block that we were on last night. I'm not walking down that block no more. As much as I love TST, I don't know if I love it to be going down that scary behind block over there where the scary dudes was all look. It was a fire down there when we were walking down there last night. Like the fire department was all down there. Some house had burned down. It's probably a house of ill repute, some strip spot or like some brothel spot. But whatever it was, it burned down, and they were all standing out there like, "Oh, our brothel burned down." So I don't know, but I'm trying not to walk down that block no more because that block was kind of not what I was trying to hear get talk to me. You know, dudes were standing around like, dude, it was this one dude, because it wasn't the dude's fault because my husband kept looking. He was all like up in it, and I'm like, okay, he looking too hard. And then the dude that was like, I guess the bouncer, he was looking all hard. Like, is this Gaijin dude gonna try to come up in here starting? If my husband hadn't been all like, as they used to say back in the day, gritting, if he wasn't all gritting on that spot, dude probably wouldn't have been all looking like, y'all gonna come here. No, wasn't nobody going in y'all little illegal brothel strip. I don't even know spot. I know it was the red light district because it was too many bouncers and too many dudes, like not like patron dudes, but too many bouncer dudes just standing there like looking like they should be doing this. So I'm not trying to go down that block no more. That block was wrong. So no. But that's my haul, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Later.